Guys, you won't believe how many emails we are getting each day from our users. And they all are the same. I've lost my Facebook account, I cannot log into my Instagram account, I've lost all my crypto because I've got hacked, etc, etc, etc. And in the end, they are all asking the same question. How could I avoid it? Well, buckle up, because I will tell you how. Hi guys, I'm Andrew from 2FAS and today we will talk about safety. I will give you 4 tips on how to be safe online. These 4 tips will minimize the risk of being hacked. So without further ado, let's jump into it. First point is password. Quite often when you register to a new service, you see tips helping you create your password. For example, your password should have minimum 8 characters, it should have at least 1 lower and 1 uppercase, it should have at least 1 number, and it should have at least 1 special character. So the best password is long and complicated, but will you remember this password? Yeah, you can use a trick and use your name, your dog's name, followed by your wife's birthday, and followed by dot and question mark. That's good, but when you register to a different service and another one, will you use the same password? Well, that's not a good idea. So what is the solution? Password managers. First of all, you can create long and complicated or even randomized password, and you don't have to worry to remember this password. Second of all, you can create randomized and different password for each service. Password Manager will help you with that. What are the pros? Well, first of all, if somehow your password will be stolen, it will be stolen only for one service. Second one is if somehow the service will be hacked and all logins and passwords will be stolen, it will be really hard to crack your password because it's a completely randomized password. Of course, you can use any password manager you like. I'm using Bitwarden. Second tip is 2FA. Well, what is 2FA? To simply put it, it's a second layer of security. For example, when you log into any service, you'll have to put your login and password, and then when you have a 2FA, you will have to rewrite a 6-digit token, which is changing every 30 seconds. In practice, it's really simple. First of all, you need any kind of 2FA app. I'm using 2FAS, but you can use whatever app you like. Now, when you log into a service, go to Security Settings and turn on 2FA. The service then will show you your private QR code. Simply open your 2FA app and add a new token by scanning the QR code. Now, on your phone, you will have a 6-digit token, which is changing every 30 seconds. And next time when you log in, the service will ask you for that exact token. Now, even if hackers got your login and password, they won't be able to log into the service because they do not know your 2FA token. Third tip, browser profiles. It's a very good practice to create profiles on your browser. For example, you can have 3 profiles. One is very sensitive profile, for example, only for banking. The second profile is like a mid-sensitive profile, for example, for your social media activities. And the third one, the least sensitive for other online activities. There are a lot of arguments on why you should do that, but I will focus only on 2 of them. First one is privacy. Of course, you know that if something is private, it is safe. Just remember last time you were searching for something online, for example, a hairdryer for your wife. Now, when you're visiting sites, all those sites got cookies, and very often those cookies are connected to Google or Facebook. And now Google, Facebook or other third-party companies knows that you are looking for a hairdryer. Do you feel private? I don't think so. Second argument, plugins. When you're using your browser, quite often for your convenience, you are installing plugins or browser extensions for your browser. Now, of course, when you are completely aware of how plugin works and who created this plugin, it is okay. But in other cases, let me tell you, it is really easy for hackers to create a plugin and listen and look for all your activities online. So, for example, for extra sensitive online activities like banking, use profile without any plugins. And now the fourth and the last tip is common sense. This one, of course, is not technical, but it is really hard to implement because, especially in today's times, people are really lazy. What do I mean by common sense? Well, for example, do not click any links from emails. Simply rewrite them or go to a main page of a service. But when you're entering a domain to a browser, be aware of typos, because it's quite common for hackers to register domains with typos. And then you will go to a fake service and put your login and password, and it will be stolen. Another example is social media and other messaging apps. Be aware of direct messages from strangers. For example, hackers are direct messaging you on a Discord or on your Twitter and telling you that you want something and just click this link and you will get this free stuff. Watch out for that kind of messages. It's quite common, for example, on YouTube, when you write a comment, someone with the same avatar and the name as a YouTuber will reply to your comment and will tell you that you want something for free, simply click this link and cover the shipping costs and you will get something for free. Please watch out for such phishing methods. And remember that on this world there is nothing for free. Even if you are sure that something is safe and you know this company, if it's free, probably you are a product and you are paying with your personal data. Now the last thing is watch out for your mobile apps, especially for mobile apps permissions. For example, if you are installing a touch app, why does this app need to get to your contacts? Simply use common sense. So, in recap, use password managers, use 2FA, create browser profiles, and use common sense. Of course, remember that these 4 points are not bulletproof points, but they will help you to minimize the risk of being hacked. Okay, and that's it for this video. If you like it, leave a like and remember to subscribe to our channel. And please share this video with your friends and family to share awareness about online safety. See you!